This has to be one of the craziest live streams I've ever seen on YouTube. A channel named Friends with Matt just did a live stream last night in which he admitted that he is attracted to minors, boys and girls, and he says that he's having visions from God that have helped him solve the Charlie Kirk case. Before you watch this, I would like to give a graphic content warning. He discusses very sensitive subjects, and he is obviously not mentally well. I do not condone anything that he says in this live stream.
I'm going live. I think I'm live right now. I don't know if I am. I have bad news. This is not a joke. I kind of want to wait until I know if I'm live or not. I'm going live. Okay, so I am live. I think I'm live right now. Okay. I have really bad news to tell everyone. This is not a joke. It's more like a vision that I got from God. Or the Jews or the sorcery or from wherever. Honestly, guys, I got a vision that is so important right now. It's about Charlie Kirk, and it's about Erika, and it's about Victor Marx, and it's about the war in Iran, and it's about everything going on right now. I don't see anyone in the chat, so I'm kind of nervous that I'm just talking to myself alone and that no one's watching. But that's okay. Here's the deal. I think I know what happened to Charlie Kirk now, and I would like to sincerely apologize to Erika Kirk for everything I've said to her. And I would like to sincerely apologize to Ben Shapiro. And I would like to apologize to Victor Marx. I think me and him will be friends in the future. Because I had a vision about him as well. I don't know if I'm making all of this up. I don't know if this is coming from God or if this is in my head. I don't know where this is coming from. I think I know what happened to Charlie Kirk. And I think I know why they killed him. I think it's because Charlie Kirk tried to start a violent war against the Federal Reserve. And he wanted to use violence, I think, to end the Federal Reserve. And so that's why they killed Charlie Kirk. Because violence is not an answer to solve our problems. We don't use violence to solve our problems. Nobody wants anyone else to be violent towards them at all. But Charlie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If that's true, I'm so sorry, Charlie Kirk. I'm so sorry. I think Charlie might have encouraged Trump to use violence against the Federal Reserve. And I think they might have drawn a line in the sand and said, look, we're not using violence to solve our problems. We solve our problems with peace. We solve our problems with talking and negotiating. Donald Trump. I think Charlie might have wanted to use war and violence to save the country. I think he might have been really intentional on it, and that's the kind of thing he'd want to keep a secret. Like starting a civil war. And he's a freedom fighter, and he's an American, he's a patriot, and I think he was dreaming and envisioning a better world and a better place. I think Charlie Kirk was envisioning a better place for America. I think Charlie just wanted to make the world a better place. And Erika Kirk, bless her heart, can you imagine being married to someone that wants to use violence to solve problems? If this is true, and Erika Kirk, I promise, I'm not claiming this is true. I'm not claiming this is true. I'm not claiming to know this at all. I'm just saying, if this is what happened to Charlie, then I understand. Then I understand completely. If Charlie started talking about wanting to use violence to solve problems, then I think it's reasonable, unfortunately, that they killed him, because that's not how we solve problems. We don't solve problems with violence. We only solve problems by talking and negotiating. Nobody wants war. Everybody wants peace. Everybody wants peace. Everybody. The Iranians, the Israelis, the Jews, the Christians, the Muslims, the Chinese people, the Russians, everybody wants peace. We have this big, beautiful planet. We have Mark Zuckerberg. We have AI. We have all this innovation and technology. We have UFOs and aliens and things like that going on that we quite don't understand, quite frankly. And we would like to know more. And once we find out more, we'll tell you guys. We promise. We'll tell you everything we know about the UFOs when there's something groundbreaking to tell you about them. Quite frankly, we haven't figured out the UFOs yet. And it's a little baffling to everybody. Every single country in the world is dealing with an issue where there are UFOs that are flying around, and they mess with us sometimes and they don't mess with us sometimes, and they're real sometimes and they're not real, and they're real and they're not real, and they're real and they're not real. And people do act a little bizarre and strange when aliens get brought up. Are there aliens? This is the scariest thing. The government doesn't know. The government doesn't know as much as you think they do. They're working, they're trying their best, they're trying their hardest. But what everyone in this country needs to understand right now is that we do not use violence to solve our problems. We are humanity, we are society. We would like to use peace to solve our problems, and talking and negotiating. If Charlie Kirk was suggesting to Donald Trump privately that they violently take over the Federal Reserve, then I would understand why Trump would allow him to be assassinated, because violence is not how we solve our problems. If you guys think Erika Kirk's been fake, can you please put yourself in Erika Kirk's shoes? Erika Kirk is a woman. She has Jewish heritage. Jewish people are kind. Jewish people are nice. Jewish people don't want war the same as the rest of us. Nobody wants to use violence to solve our problems. And if someone is going to start suggesting violence to solve problems and they're being dead serious, just know that there are entities in place that actually care about all of society and all of humanity, and all they want for us is to not use violence to solve our problems. And you say, okay, well, what about the Middle East, and what's going on over there in Iran and with Iraq and Israel and all that stuff? I'm just going to say this. Personally, I do not want to be assassinated myself. And I've done things in my own life and said things, and I've done some very creepy things too. And I've struggled. And this is where Victor Marx comes into play here. I made videos making fun of Victor Marx, accusing him of being a pedophile. I kid you not. I got a vision from God. I promise you, this is the vision that God gave me. I saw Victor Marx being given the opportunity to molest and indulge in pedophilia if he wanted to. And I saw Victor Marx say no to that. He doesn't want to molest kids. He doesn't want to torture kids. He's not helping people become pedophiles. That's not what Victor Marx is doing. Victor Marx is genuinely a Christian. God told me that. And I was making fun of him. And I was calling him a pedophile. And so here's my personal story. My personal story is I have a history with pedophilia as well. And it's not, I've never looked at child porn. I've never molested anyone. I have entertained those thoughts and ideas though myself. And I did connect with an underage girl on the internet. And quite frankly, she had an Australian voice. I've never seen her face before. I was playing video games on YouTube. There was a girl on the internet. We started playing video games together and making videos together. And I started having feelings for this girl. And she's in Australia and I'm in America. I know that sounds so weird, but this matters. Because I want to get things out in the open. I want to be open and honest with people. I'm not a pedophile. And Victor Marx is not a pedophile either. And I would like the same grace given to me that I'm giving to Victor Marx, because literally God showed me in a vision that Victor Marx was given the opportunity to molest kids, and he said no. So I am actually going to support Victor Marx in Colorado, and I will be cheering and rooting for Victor Marx because I believe he's a Christian now. God literally told that about him to me. And that's weird. And I made videos making fun of him. There's also a bunch of kids in Highland Park who might know that I tormented or affected as well. And I'd like to apologize. There was a time in my life when I tried to get into middle school youth ministry. When I was a middle school youth pastor, I loved it. I loved being around the middle school kids. It was so much fun. People's kids are great. They literally make me have so much fun. And when you're in a church environment and you start getting close to other people's kids, and some of them are girls and you're a boy, at some point, sometimes you start to feel attracted to even the little girls. That's part of my own story. As dumb as that sounds, I apologize. I never did anything bad. I never looked at child porn. I never touched any kids. So, Victor Marx, believe it or not, you and I have a lot in common because I made fun of you for being a pedophile. I have also been made fun of for being a pedophile by a bunch of kids in Highland Park in Dallas, Texas. And I think that's part of the reason why I might have made fun of you that way, is because the kids at Highland Park made fun of me that way. Those kids are so funny, and I love those kids. And honestly, to all the kids at HPUMC, I give a big shout out. I love you guys. HPUMC, Paul Rasmussen, Matt Tuggle, I give a huge shout out to all of you guys. I love you guys so much. I never did anything. Oh, and then there's that one kid, Billy. Billy, shout out to Billy Shear. I never touched that kid or did anything. Billy Shear's mom thought I molested him. I did not. Never did that. Never happened. But if I'm being honest with you guys, I struggled with some of those thoughts. And I see how it happens. And so the internet is a dangerous place because on the internet, you are interacting with other people and you just hear their voices sometimes. You don't always know how old they are. if you're playing video games, you might be talking to someone of the opposite gender. And you might not have any idea how old they are, and you guys might actually connect on that video game. And that's why it's dangerous to play games online. If people of the opposite genders play games online and they end up talking to each other, and some of them are young and some of them are older, it's a thing that happens where grown adults will meet kids online and then they'll go try to find those kids in real life. And ironically, Victor Marx is trying to stop that from happening, and I made fun of him for being a pedophile. I apologize, Victor Marx. I am so sorry for doing that. And I take it back because God showed me a vision that you're a good man, which I'm baffled by because I think you're so weird and creepy. But also, you are kind of a fatherly figure. You do have a charm and charisma to you that's very strange. You're a weird guy, Victor Marx, but I respect you, and God showed me a vision that you're the real deal. Whatever that means, that's what I saw, guys. I don't know if any of this is real. And I'll be frank with you about something else. I'm sober today. Today's my first day of sobriety. Yesterday, I was drunk, and my brother did the kindest thing for me. It was 4th of July yesterday. My brother and I had plans to hang out. So my brother comes and he picks me up, and I'm the manager of a sober living home. This is so funny, you guys. I'm the manager of a sober living home, and I was secretly drinking and getting drunk the entire time. Yeah, so anyway, I'm the manager of this sober living home, and my brother comes and picks me up, and when I get in the car, I'm smelling so bad that my brother says, "Matt, you smell so bad. I love you, dude, but I can't hang out with you like this. When you're like this, Matt, I can't hang out with you." So my brother turned around and he dropped me off, and I got out of the car and I walked away. My brother used to be the drunk idiot. Dude, my brother was a cokehead. Sorry, bro. The secret's out. I think everyone already knows, though. It's not really... My brother's sober now, though, and he's doing really good. He's a Christian now. He married a Christian girl at Watermark Church. Shout out to Watermark Church in Dallas, Texas, bro. Regen, come get your recovery. Come do the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous at Regen, at Watermark Church. What? It's all coming together, people. Folks, it's all coming together. I've been going to Regen for a while. Shout out to Watermark Church. Regen is on Monday nights. You can get clean and sober there. I've been going there for 9 months, so it's only a matter of time until I get sober. Ironically, I got sober on Sunday, today. Tomorrow is Monday. I'll be going to Regen tomorrow. I literally cannot wait to tell my church group about this. So anyway, yeah, that's what's going on, guys. Friends, I feel a lot lighter now. I don't know if that was a vision from God. I don't know if it was telekinetically given to me. I'll be honest with you guys. I just had this really weird walk. I went on a walk, and I swear to God, I think the Jarks were sending visions into my head. I think the Jarks were sending visions in my head, and I was receiving signals, and I think they were telling me what to say, and they were telling me what to do, and they were getting me prepared to give this speech. And so I came here to give this speech to you today to tell you I love you guys so much. I am so sorry for Erika Kirk's loss. What a horrible loss. We love Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk's one of the best guys to ever live, man. If he died because he suggested violence, they killed him because we can't have violence now, can we? Does that make sense, you guys? So does the government kill some of our own citizens every now and then? Yes, they do. When? When the time is right or it's justified. If Charlie Kirk genuinely was suggesting to start a civil war, if he was, it starts to make more sense why our own government and Trump himself would allow the execution of Charlie Kirk. Trump probably didn't want it to happen, But Trump, he's got Ivanka, he's got his little Jared Kushner. He's got Jared Kushner, bro. Dude, Trump's an OG. Trump is also a jark. Dude, Trump is such a jark. Honestly, that guy's one of the biggest jarks ever. Trump, you stupid jark. I love you, dude. If that's actually true, if I solved the case of Charlie Kirk, I have no idea if that's real or not. If I solved the case, I would like to humbly apologize to Erika Kirk. I would like to humbly apologize to Victor Marx. God showed me that you're the real deal, dude. I actually respect you. God showed me things about you that I wish he hadn't. No, because you're super cool. No, for real. I'm voting for Victor Marx in Colorado. I don't live in Colorado, but I would vote for Victor Marx, honestly, in Colorado, if I was you guys. Just saying. And when it comes to like the left, the right, black, white, the division, the whole, all that stuff, I'm going to leave that for another day, because right now I just wanted to address one thing, and I think I got the message out. I hope it's clear. I hope you guys know I'm doing fine. Today's my first day of sobriety, so I had a headache, quite frankly. I'm hungover, which is a little annoying because I'm the sober manager of a sober house. Why am I hungover when I'm supposed to be the sober one who's telling everybody else to stay sober? So it's all coming out, folks. It's all on the table. And that's a little bit of my garbage, a little of my personal laundry. I hope this live stream is encouraging. I hope people get excited. And I hope you come back, because guess what? Dude, oh yeah, I got to tell you about my documentary. I'm doing a documentary called The Jarks. The Jarks. A jark is a racist Jewish person. This is the funniest part, guys. Jews are so cool that they let me come up with this word, and they are willing to let us call them jarks. Because when we're being racist towards them, they call us anti-Semites. They call us anti-Semitic. When they're being racist towards us, we can call them jarks. Jark. A jark is a racist Jew. It does not apply to all Jews. It only applies to racist Jews. So now we all are going to hold each other accountable. We're going to try to make the world a better place. And give your life to Jesus, because that's what I did. But that's me. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I will not tell you what to do. You know what? I almost am embarrassed I said that, because there's a lot of people doing black magic right now who are going, oh, don't tell us about Jesus. We don't want to talk about Jesus. Well, guess what, to all you black magic people? Y'all are cool. I don't have anything against you. Whatever. I think we all agree that what we want is peace. We want peace. We don't want to kill people to solve our problems. Bibi Netanyahu. What the heck, Bibi? We don't want to kill people to solve problems. So when it comes to the war, I'm going to stay out of that one now. I might have an opinion on it. I'm going to stay out of it for now. Because I think God gave me this vision so that I could tell the world that's what happened. I think that is what happened. And I am sincerely sorry for Erika Kirk's loss. If Erika, if that's why Charlie got assassinated, it's because he was starting to suggest to kill Jewish people, like the Federal Reserve Jewish people. And so they had to kill Charlie because he was actually suggesting to kill them. Then, unfortunately, I actually understand why that's not acceptable, because I don't want to be killed. No one wants to kill. Please don't kill me, guys. Please do not kill me. I do not want to be assassinated. I don't want to be killed. I would like to live a long, happy life, okay? I've got plans. I want to start a family. I'm single, ladies. I want to start a family. I would like to have a family and a house and kids and wives just like everyone else. Right now, I'm broke and poor. I have nothing right now. I'm the manager of a sober home, which is pretty nice. It's a good place, dude. It's a good place. I don't know if I should give a shout out to my sober home, because I don't want it to get famous if this video goes out there. But I'll tell you this, if you want to find me, you can find me at Watermark Church on a Sunday morning. because I go to church because I'm a Christian and I believe in Jesus, and Watermark is freaking awesome. I should have joined Watermark a long time ago. Oh man, my neighbors tried to get me to join and I didn't want to do it. Matt Galvin and Catherine, I said, no, I'm not joining Watermark. They said, join it. I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to church. I hate church. Church is dumb. Church is stupid. It's lame. Well, as it turns out, the music sounds pretty good. The people are really nice. The community gives me a meaning in my life, and I like having meaning in my life. I would prefer to not just work a job all day where I'm feeling like life is meaningless and useless and stupid. I would rather work a job and feel like life has a meaning and a purpose and be driven. And quite frankly, I found it at Watermark Church. And I wish nothing else than for everyone in this world to find their thing. And I just wish that we could all do it peacefully. And what we want is peace, right? So then let's have peace. Let's celebrate, because peace is the goal with everyone, even the people that you guys think are bad and evil, even the people that y'all think are trying to destroy the world. They might not be trying to destroy the world as much as you think they are. What they're actually trying to do is having peace. And
I live in the DFW area, in the same area that this guy lives, so I will be contacting the churches that he says that he knows kids at, and I will be trying to do any other thing I can, because I don't want this freak running into my kids in a store somewhere and going home and whacking off to them because he's attracted to little children. So fucking weird and strange, and I don't even know what to think. I've never seen anything like that on YouTube in my life.